Network, where you live, love, and learn. Today, I'll be reacting to Zip with the Drip versus Mav Hoffa and Alive. You know what I mean? And I gotta ask the question: is my expert opinion out here trolling for views now? They down that bad where they gotta troll for views? Yo, it's nasty work out here, man. You already know what it is, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in, share the live. Share the live, man. I'll be popping back out. You know what I mean? I've been a little bit busy, so I've been a little bit busy, so I haven't been able to tap in like I want to. But I'm around. Yo, listen, this Mav Hoffa Zip thing, yo, I was watching it last night. Yo, Gino Quinn, salute. Yo, City Bama, what up, man? Share the live. You already know what it is, man. Hey, yo, listen, that is, yo, Mav Hoffa, yo, the way he going out, bro, he going out bad. This is like he down bad for him. Yo, what they say, the meek shall inherit the earth. Yo, Mike Myers, what up? Hey, yo, they say the meek shall inherit the earth. Those on the bottom with the top, they going those on the bottom gonna be on the top, and the top gonna be on the bottom. That shit is in the Bible. That shit is everywhere. You heard? But look how fast that fall is. Now he's like trolling. He's like trolling Zip now for views. It's horrible. It's nasty out here, man. So I'm watching the live. All right. So Zipping, and Mav Hoffa is beefing now over 10 toes, 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? 10 toes down, been up here trolling a lot of dudes, seeing a lot of stuff about a lot of different people up here and telling them a lot of that stuff is just lies. You should be up here lying, just capping. You know what I'm saying? Um, the whole beef with Bimmy and Zip started over 10 toes down. Um, you know, Bimmy and Zip was cool. He was like, yo, you know, make sure, you'll holler at your man. He keep talking smack about me. He kept talking, and Zip and they been going back and forth ever since, and they was trying to get them to do a show together. So you see Zip, he was beefing with Math Hoffa as well. They got over it, they got around whatever they was going through. Um, and Zip went up there on a show. Then 10 Toes Down came on the show again. Um, and it's like now it's like the relationship between Mav Hoffa and 10 Toes. Yo, Stone to the Bone, salute. Salute to everybody pulling up. It's just nasty because it's like, come on, bro, you got a million followers. Why you trolling the dude with 55,000 followers? Why you trolling the dude trying to get up? And it's like, let me tell you something. That live last night, it showed who Mav Hoffa really was. It showed who he really was. It showed who he really was. Him and 10, I don't know what their connection is, or what's going on. They getting money together, or what's going on. But we know 10 is serving no purpose as far as being a guest on a show as a host. He might say something every now and then, but he's not like a host. He's not like a co-host. So it's like you using 10 to troll Zip. I ain't gonna lie, it's nasty, bro. It's like, come on, bro. Like, you just being messy. You just being messy like that, just bringing this dude around to be messy, hating on son. And and let me tell you something. If he did hate on son, just keep it real. Why you up there lying and acting like you rock with him, like y'all like that, like you want him to work with 10? And another thing that's nasty is why people want 10 so bad to work with Zip. It's like, why you trying to put this dude around me? Why are they trying to push everybody trying to push 10 on the Zip? Why? I don't understand. Like, why is that a thing? Put a one in the chat if y'all noticed that. Why is that a thing on the internet that these two dudes need to do a show together or be on something together? Like, why they keep trying to push that? Like, it's just creepy. Like, it's just giving me creepy vibes. Like, let me tell you something. A lot of these podcasts, a lot of the music industry stuff, These dudes getting these positions on these podcasts and other things because of other things that's going on that they doing in the streets or whatever might be going on. This is payment. A lot of that stuff you see is payment. They putting these people in these positions because this is payment. All right, we're gonna look at all the dudes that did bad on they peoples. They all got platforms. All these dudes that's supposed to be no goods in the streets or whatever's going on with them, they all got platforms. They all being pushed. You know what I mean? They all in the algorithm. Channels is monetized. Everything is easy. Watch these dudes. Watch these platforms. Watch this stuff going on YouTube. That's why I had to fall back from a lot of different stuff and a lot of different content because I really see what's going on. It's like these YouTube streets is nasty. It's spooky. It's spooky out here. Like why y'all keep trying to get 10 in line with Zip? Like why is everybody pushing this 10 and Zip and they don't even rock with each other like that? They don't even like what is that about? Like why would you be pushing that? And during the show, Math Hoffa, he called 10 after he got off the phone with Zip. And he said, how many times I asked you would you work with Zip? Why y'all want him to work with Zip so bad? Like why him? Why him? He's not like, I don't know. It's like it's a lot of money, it's a lot of podcasts, there's a lot of people out here, a lot of good personalities. Like why is that being pushed so why is that being pushed so hard? You know what I'm saying? I be paying attention to stuff like that. Like why is these dudes trying to get this dude around these dudes? And let me tell you something. Anytime people want people around you too bad, it's always ulterior motives. If you don't know at that time, it's always an ulterior motive. It's always ulterior motive. And I wonder what the ulterior motive to this situation is right here, because it's like y'all dudes keep pressing for 10 to work with Zip. Why? Like why is that being pushed so hard? Why is that being pushed so bad? Just something that I peep, just something that I just see. Like I heard it a few years ago. Yo, the Big 1090 salute. I heard it years ago, and now it's coming back up. They don't rock with each other. Son calls son all kind of rats and all kind of different stuff, and they don't rock with each other. So why dudes are still trying to push the I would sit down with him and mess with him? Why? Why you want the dudes to mess with him and be around him? Like, like why? It's just nasty. I don't know. It's something there. It's something spooky. It's something, a little strange, a little spooky. I don't know. It's something there though. It's something there. You know what I'm saying? I got a whiff. No, I get the whiff. I get the hell is that? Who the hell smell like that? I get a whiff. Once I get a whiff, my mind just ruminates. It'll get in my mind, and it will not leave my mind until I get to the answers. Until I get the answers, I tap in. Once I tap in, I get answers. I get answers. But it's something. It's something there. It's something nasty there. Something there. There's something there. Something nasty there. But the main thing about this is like this. Mav Hoffa is saying that, 10 is his man. Yo, he called 10 Toes. They was trying to find 10 Toes page. He didn't know 10 Toes had a little bit of subscribers on Instagram, I guess. He was like, yo, that's all the subscribers he got. That's it. He said, we're gonna get him some more subscribers. He all in with 10. He like, yo, Zip don't like this. We gotta get him mad. We gotta get him off his square. We gotta pull him down. It's just nasty. Like Mav Papa got a grudge against Zip that he's not saying, and he not keeping it real. If you feel the type of way, keep it real. If you feel some type of way, keep it. Be honest. Just say what it is. Yo, this is what it is. I ain't jacking you. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be capping and shit. Like going up there lying and acting like it's something that is really not. You heard? Yeah. So any y'all yo G'd up quick. Y'all caught that? Y'all caught that live last night with Mav Hopper and Zip. Did y'all catch that? Y'all peeped that last night? Y'all caught that last night? No, that joint, it was funny. it was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That was a funny one right there. You heard? That was a he was calling Zip ugly. Yo, he be yo, he don't like Zip. He try to front, and a lot of these dudes in the industry, they good at being a frenemy. They good at being snakes. They good at being sneaky and being around you and hating you. These dudes in the street is good at that. You know how we came up, on how I came up like on gangster time. You knew we ain't jack you, we ain't mess with you. And when we got around you, when we got next to you, it is what it was wherever who was around, it was going down. That's how we was, bro. These dudes now, these dudes will try to be your friend, act like they're your best friend, and be your worst enemy, bro. The streets is nasty. These streets is nasty. And these dudes, them industry dudes, let me tell you something. Them industry dudes, they mastered that shit because really most of them is no good. Most of them is soft. They been soft, so they always had to do the slide way to get you because they wasn't on gangster time and couldn't match you face to face. What they used to say, mano y mano. They can't match you mano y mano. So they'll do some sneaky shit and slide you out the game one way or another on some sneaky stuff. So these dudes mastered this frenemy, messy, I'm your man, but I'm really snaking you shit, you heard? This is what math is trying to put. Yo, we don't got no beef. We don't got nothing going on. So why you always with my enemy? Why you always with a dude? Why you always in the middle of my shit? Like, why you always in the middle of what I got going on? You know what I'm saying? Why is it so easy for anybody that got anything going on with me to get on your platform to talk about me? Like stuff like that is like it's simple to see that he don't like him. They was going back and forth. He's the one that Zip is the one that named him Math. What he said? Um, Vlad Hoffa. He named him Vlad Hoffa. I know he mad about that. He said that he blew up the story about son beating him up and taking a pistol off of him. He blew that up. You know what I'm saying? And that was real because even Math Hoffa was saying on the show last night, I forgave you. That shit could have went left. That means something happened. That means something happened. If things can go left from him saying that on the internet, that means something took place with you, your pistol, and you getting beat up. Something happened. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna just say, yo, it could have got nasty and none of that if it was just a lie. If it was a lie, you'd be like, yo, it was a lie, but why you up here lying on my name? He up here talking about, yo, it could have got nasty. What you mean it could have got nasty? I thought it ain't happening. I thought you didn't get spanked and get that thing taken from you. Just saying. Yeah, bro, it's nasty out. But he don't like Zip at all. Yeah, but he trying to front, get Zip back up there. He trying to front. Nah, son, we don't got no beef. We don't got no animosity. It was the worst. That was the worst act ever, you heard? We don't got no animosity. Yo, call 10. Yo, 10, what's up? He trying to be messy. He just trying to get. I guess he trying to get lit. He like, yo, these dudes be doing the. He using dirty section tactics. He a part of the dirty section though. Math Hopper, he got all them subscribers, but he's just another dirty section character now. Just another character in the dirty section. Another podcast in my expert opinion. Another podcast in the dirty section graveyard. You heard? Barely scratching views. You know what I'm saying? You getting banned or reported. You know what I'm saying? It's dirty section tactics. That's what they do over here, yeah. Now, Papa said, I gotta get nasty. I gotta get in that dirty section. I gotta get down in that mud. I gotta get it back up. But what Math Hopper don't understand is he not the dirties the zips and the guys over here that be doing the dirty section stuff, they ain't used to this stuff. He built that platform, he built that platform on good interviews, artists coming through there. He had some nice stories. He didn't build that platform like Hassan Campbell or Charleston White built their names. So his subscribers is not even there to hear that messy. They don't want to hear that nasty messiness. They want to hear a good interview with a rapper or something. They want to hear about Nas. That's what they want to hear about, you heard? Math is not getting nowhere near Netflix. He messed that bag up. Math is not going nowhere near Netflix. The way he's going down, he's not going up right now. Oh man, it's too much. They got too much going on. They said Mav mad because his current girlfriend is Tax Stone's old girlfriend. That's yeah, Tax Stone. Yeah, I didn't even know that, but yeah, it's nasty out here, man. He really don't like Zip though. But it's funny. I ain't gonna lie, it was funny to me watching him, and I still subscribe to him. I still subscribe to him. I like to see some of the stuff he's doing. But it's so funny to see you hating on a dude and you really don't like a dude, but you lying because he lit. You lying. You trying to get him back on your show so bad because he lit now. A minute ago, you was the $1 million man. Eat, eat. Remember he was doing that shit? Remember that? Remember he was doing that? Eat, eat, eat. Blinking when he was going back and forth with the dirty section. Hassan Campbell, he had 14,000 in the live. Now he can't even crack 300 in the live. He had 14,000. I seen like 20,000, 14,000 people in Math Hoffa's live when he was on the roof beefing with Hassan Campbell. Put a one in the chat if I'm telling the truth. Put a two if I'm lying. If you seen that live with Hassan Campbell and Math, Hassan Campbell was going live, then Math was going live. Hassan had like 6,000. Math Hoffa had like 14,000, 16,000 people in the live, bro. Son got 300. He got 200 in the live now. My son is in the dirty sector. Yo, he said, forget this 14,000. Forget all this money. I'm going to the dirty section. Favorite rapper that is slap rappers. I'm your favorite rapper that is slap rappers. I'm not with this money shit. Send me back to the dirty section. I gotta slap somebody. I gotta get it up. I gotta get messy. Get 10 in here. Get zipped. You know what I'm saying? Get the movement in here. Renegades. We need the hood in here, you heard? Now at that time, Math Hoffers was killing. He was killing Hassan numbers. Hassan had like 3,000 alive, 4,000. Math Hoffa had like 14,000 in the live, bro. 14,000 people? That's more than a college game. Or like, that's like a stadium. 20,000 people, bro. You got 20,000 people in the live, bro. 20,000 people in the live, bro. And you messed that bag up. Faded that whole bag, you heard? Faded the bag. He said, forget this bag. I need to go to the dirty section with 10 toes down so we can sell some pictures. Yo, me and 10 toes, we selling pictures in the dirty section. Back of the barber shop action, you heard? It's nasty out here, bro. These dudes is dumb, bro. Yo, these dudes is dumb, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was like Scheme got more in the live than him now. Scheme used to be asking him for money. Scheme used to be asking. Scheme got more in the live than Math Hoffa right now. That's nasty though, bro. He messed that whole bag up. And obviously, Math is the problem. Obviously, he is. All them dudes on his show left. Even Gap Murder. Salute to Gap Murder. I think Gap Murder is the most loyalist, like straightforward business type of dude. Gap Murder was like, I like Gap Murder. He's a stand-up dude from what I see. Great businessman, stay on his money, you know, not trying to get into the mess, but if it get messy, he don't mind dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? But not really starting no mess or getting into the mess. I like Gap Murder, you heard? Gap Murder had to go do his own thing. All them dudes like that, everybody, nasty work. He didn't want to get that money up. He didn't want to get that bread up. He didn't want to share that money. And once you build a show with that many kind of people, everybody's invested, then you need them to keep the show going. You need them to keep the show going. And Yeah, I like Gab. I like Gab Murder. Salute to Gab Murder, man, the Brooklyn way. I like Gab Murder. Word up. He be keeping it fishy. He be keeping it solid. You know what I'm saying? He don't be choosing no sides. He be calling like it is. Um, and he, like I said, he don't be with the bullshit. You know what I mean? If he gotta, if he gotta check something, he gonna check it. But he ain't really trying to get messy. He be keeping it grown. He be keeping it respectful. You know what I mean? I like Gab Murder. Real shit. And don't get me wrong, even with this shit with Mav Hoffa, I don't know Mav Hoffa not to like him. Me and him never got into nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really dislike him. I don't dislike son. But the shit that he doing with Zip is whack as hell. That shit is whack, bro. For a dude like him or his stature where he at, bro, that's whack, bro. That is whack, bro. That's like you got that big ass platform. You just using it to hate. That's why you can't build. Let me tell you something. When you try to use something good to do a bunch of bad work, you can't mix that shit. You can't mix that shit. You're gonna mess your whole money up. If you got something good, only do good things with that, whatever it might be. You got something good, a wife, you got some money, you got anything good in your life. You know what I mean? You got a good car. You know what I mean? Don't do a drive-by in your car. Don't do nothing bad. Don't do a robbery in your good car. You see what I'm saying? Don't never mix that shit. I had to learn that shit when I was a kid. Don't never mix that good shit you got going on with some bad shit, some bullshit. You know what I mean? Now, even if you doing bullshit, do it over there. Don't mix it with whatever you got going over here. You see what I'm saying? Don't mix that. You got good friends, you got bad friends, don't mix them up. Keep your good friends over here and your bad friends over there. I'm just being honest. Because once you start mixing shit up, once you start mixing that good with the bad, it's gonna all be bad. It's gonna be all bad. It's gonna be all bad. Real shit. You think I couldn't have did other things with my wife and like really, like getting money or doing certain things and nah, but we not gonna mix. I wouldn't mix certain things. She wouldn't allow me. We talk, I talk to her. She wouldn't allow it, I wouldn't allow it. Good work I'm doing out here. I'm not gonna mix that with no bad work or no bad stuff. I gotta stay on track. I gotta stay on my thing. I gotta stay on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay down. And that's why I'm blessed. I don't be mixing, bad. I don't be mixing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't be mixing it, bro. I don't mix that shit up. And that's why, you gotta keep a balance. You gotta keep a balance, yo. But yeah, he trying to use that big ass platform to like hate on Zip. That's some corny shit. That's corny, bro. You got that big ass platform. You supposed to be using that. Yo, we gotta get M back up in here. We gotta get some legendary stories. You got a dude up here calling dudes talking about Zip. Like, are you serious? This dude just bugged out, yo. But a couple of people made shows about it. People are talking about it. He's trying to get back in the algorithm. He knows Zip got the algorithm. He's trying to use his name to get back in the algorithm. Dirty sector tactics. Dirty sector tactics. Y'all know what it is. These dudes don't care out here. Yeah. When Heineken and Esso, all them dudes, Space Ghost. I mean, all them dudes made that show what it was, bro. You can't take out major pieces like that from a show and you think it's gonna be the same. All of them made that show like that. All them guys made that show like that. That's why I was like that. You know what I'm saying? Word up. All them guys made that show like that. And see, let me tell you something. It be the main guy that got the money, who got the show, that think now that I got the money, I can just do what I want. I'm the man. All right, I can get them out and get somebody else in. It's gonna all be the same. No, it's not gonna be the same. Look how many shows, look how many casts and like forget podcasts. We seen regular shows lose certain people and never be the same. They leave for one reason or another from shows or movie series. They write certain characters out. It's never the same. You can't just do that. You can't just do that and think you're gonna have the same energy. You gonna have the same reach. You know what I'm saying? Them guys was all good, for their own champ. All them guys was good for their own whatever they was bringing to the table. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they were successful because of the team effort, because of the teamwork. You know what I mean? Yeah, but Matt Pop was out of line. He out of line for this. I ain't gonna lie. He out of line getting into this. Like. Yo, just Eric, salute. What up? Yeah, he out of line. He out of line for that. You heard? He all the way out of line for that. Word up. But I'm gonna be going over here. I ain't gonna be doing too many lives on Her Love TV. So if y'all not if on Her Love TV, I'm gonna be doing my lives over here. So if y'all not subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe over here. Share the live. Tell everybody I'm gonna be over here doing lives. I got some more up and coming stuff I'm gonna be talking about. I just wanted to pop out and talk about that real quick. Something that I seen that I thought needed to get addressed. You know what I'm saying? Needed to be speaking on because that was corny, bro. That was like how the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. How the mighty them checks ain't the same. I know he was asking for super chats. He was up there, yo, hit the super chat. My son in the dirty sector. Yo, God, what up? Yo, my son is in the dirty sector for real. He in the dirty sector for real. Yo, hit the super chat. Yo, listen, you hit. Come on, let's see the super chat go off. My son math is like, yo, this math is not mathing. We need this math to start mathing. Hit the super chat. Yeah, that was nasty. Yo, it's nasty out here on these YouTube streets, bro. Yo, it's nasty out here, man. You stay here long enough, Potter's Phil, you heard? He in the YouTube graveyard, you heard? He in the YouTube graveyard, bro. He had like 200 and something. I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right, it's gonna go up. Zip is in here. Zip got in there and went to like three something. Zip left. 10 toes came and dropped down to like two again. 214. It was like 213. I'm like, yo. I'm looking. I'm like, yo, this dude. It was like 8 months ago. Well, how many 8 months ago? When did him and Hassan have that beef? Was that 8 months ago? Was that a year ago? How long ago was that? I'm like, this dude just had 14,000. I seen 16,000 people in this man's live on the last roof. He was on the roof up there talking about eat, eat, get the eat shirts. Eat, eat, eat. He's talking about eat. He's blicking channels. He telling everybody to eat and use the content. He started blicking channels. He was wilding. He was wilding. Yo, eat, 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 eat. Now he out here starving, you heard? Starving. He try to sit up on that post on dudes. Now he out here starving. You heard? It's nasty. It's a nasty game, you heard? But yeah, man, yo, I got another live I gotta do about some stuff I just seen on the internet that was kind of nasty too. I'm gonna probably be popping out. I'm gonna pop out tomorrow. I don't know. Probably around the afternoon sometime. I got a nice show for y'all tomorrow afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Word. This was a nasty one too. Y'all probably seen some of the stuff on it, but nobody gave y'all a good breakdown. I ain't seen no good breakdowns on this side in this section. So I got a good show for y'all tomorrow, man. So make sure y'all tune in. Stay tuned in around, between like 10 and 2 tomorrow, probably around 12 or something. I don't know, 10 and 2. I'm gonna pop out with a good show. I got a good show for y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna break something down for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something. It's nasty out here on these streets, man. You gotta be on point, man. That is nasty, you heard? But you already know what it is, man. It's Mr. Hood Love, Mikey B, man. And it's the Hood Love Network. I'm just being honest podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hit the like button if you didn't already. Share the live. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. That's gonna pop out with a quick live on this. Mav Hoffa is doing bad out here in these streets, in these YouTube streets. Just had to let it be known, you heard? You already know what it is, man. Salute to the next one.